coming out on the field. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. They can't tackle him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Lavonte David. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him.
So, I'm going to just stop getting mad at the game. Maybe I did go pick up.
Got to try to shake off the interception he threw on that first drive that led to the field goal. And now back out there for drive number 2. First down here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They'll come out throwing here on first down. But he's going to take a shot right away.
Pressuring me to hurt inside, dude. I was just doing it for the Jazz.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Tonight, Week 15 begins with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the Falcons sideline, head coach Raheem Morris. His guys are playing extremely well, 8-2 over their last 10. Across from him on the Bucs sideline, Todd Bowles. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Falcons, first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here.
At some point. So defender got spooked.
And we'll see if the rookie's confidence is shaken a bit after that opening drive interception. Let's start with a first down here. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll set up a throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. No gain on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
It's 3rd and 2.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Atlanta regains possession of the football. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
1 yard gain. Brings up
2nd and 9 now. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to bounce that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's complete to Mooney. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Option play. Here's Robinson. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain.
We had to cross out good.
On play action, they'll throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll take this and run. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First and 10 at the
31-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Drake London with touchdown number 8 on their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. On the last drive, Drake London was the recipient of his touchdown pass. And here we go with a 1st and 10 on this drive. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. They're going to look to throw. Quickly into the hands of Robinson. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. 2nd down and 3. They'll set up to throw. Now a run here off the arm. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
13 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And a dump off here to Robinson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So, well, we're in the last. The Falcons offense ready to get going to begin this 3rd quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And now an audible here into something else. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And down he goes. A Buccaneers sack. Hassan Reddick able to record his 5th sack of the season. And here now come the Falcons. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
He's taken down back at his own 8-yard line.
2nd and 14. This pass is caught by London. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Sets up the screen to Robinson. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
He'll look to throw. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's out right here for Robinson. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard line.
Back to throw again. That's thrown underneath to Algier. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Now 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll keep it himself. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. The tally there, -2 yards. Brings up 3rd down. They'll drop the throw. Over the middle, caught by London. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive carry there. Picked off by Levante David. And the Bucs are going to get the ball back on the turnover.
It was wide open.
Trying to shake off the cobwebs from the interception he threw on the previous drive that led to the field goal. Is now they're dealing with a little bit bigger of a deficit. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is Caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Falcons offense set to go. And they were ultra confident coming in, that's for sure. They had won 7 straight, but number 8 not looking to be in the cards right now. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Checks this one down to Robinson. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one deep for London.
They got really expensive with their coverages.
And unable to connect. Incomplete.
Late in the game.
Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
They got really expensive coverages in that last quarter. They got expensive. Yeah, we're getting a lot of it. Maybe this is when starting quarterback can't audible the receivers.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
They can never do it, man. A really good team. Really good defense. And all looking for an opportunity to get Nicholas. He is out of here.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 7th and 5 at the 44-yard line.
Robinson up the middle. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started.
The tackle made back at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Nope.
The fuck was that? What was that? You never seen that before.
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Tonight, Week 15 begins with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the Falcons sideline, head coach Raheem Morris. His guys are playing extremely well, 8-2 over their last 10. Across from him on the Bucs sideline, Todd Bowles. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The numbers in last week's bowl game for Robinson, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Falcons.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Man open, that's Ray McCloud. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
At the 47-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a first down. Back to throw. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Falcons.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10. Well, this will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. He'll drop to throw. He's got the hook up to McCloud. And he's going to have a Falcons first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 13.
Back to the ground with Robinson. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. 9-yard line, second and 6.
It's now second and 6.
A give to Robinson on the option. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
It's 4th down.
Back to throw here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. For the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination.
Bijan Robinson with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons ready to take over. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. 60 yards. And the Falcons. He, remember, had that long dynamic touchdown run the last time they had the ball. We'll see what he can do to try to top that here. It's 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 3rd down and 1. Now this time he'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now back to throw. And this will be caught by Murray. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
7-yard gain. And the Falcons, 1st down.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And caught by London. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. These two teams, they met in Atlanta earlier in the year with the Falcons winning that game. So if they can win here in Tampa, they'd be able to claim the season sweep. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 48.
Robinson with another carry. Now we'll pause for an injured player. And that's wide receiver Drake London who's shaken up.
And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. 2nd and 9 now. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Well, to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to take over. His interception on that last drive set the other guys up pretty good. They had solid field position. They cashed in with a touchdown. Now he's got to try to get things right here. 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he gets this up across the 35.
The challenge flag is out. Todd Bowles not pleased with the ruling on the field, and he's going to ask the official to take another look. Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down. Needed the 40, but he's a yard or 2 shy. That's good. The Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field.
And they'll take over here following the interception with a chance to tie the ball game. It's 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Falcons offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Throw left side, there's London.
So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
No gain on the play.
Falcons back out, getting set for this next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. The power move there couldn't buy him much space. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. Here's the 2nd and 7. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
A gain of 9 yards.
Previous play is under review.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. With his guys trailing here in the 4th, he can ill afford a repeat of the interception that ended the last drive.
Yeah, you're 2 scores down. You take it upon yourself now to play perfect or near-perfect football if you want to get your team back into the game. But it's also tough to do when you're trying to avoid errors, yet still play perfect football.
On play action, they'll throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Looking deep here from Mooney. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. But I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. Back to throw again. This pass is caught by London. And he's got this down to the 35.
10 more yards. That's another Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. Here's 1st and 10. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now he's going to step up and run. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. Yeah, we kind of sensed that when he got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over the line.
3rd and 11.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Now he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Yaya Diaby in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. He'll try to do it himself.